Okay, let's start the today lab. So, as I discussed already, uh, we actually added one server for the HTTP and FTP purpose. So, I can open this server now, and yeah, the server is open now, and you can see that this server IP. I can first I am show you the server IP. So, let go to the CMD. So IP config, you can see the IP address, server IP address is 192.160.100. Now first test the services here. Basically two services that we are checking. One is the HTTP service and one is the HTTP service 192.168.100. So you see that basic web page is opening. This is okay for our testing. Now another thing that we test is the FTP. Okay, so go to the FTP and then provide 192.168.100 yeah, 100 is already is there. So you can say there is one user test user, and if you connect it, then you get the FTP is working. So both the services are working on that particular server. So so let me, I already started, so you can see that all network is started, that only I can start that. So our objective is to be access this server from the outside zone. For that we need to be netted with this firewall outside interface IP. So when user is try to connect from this system to the interface IP address, then server should be open, and this is actually prove the server access from the outside. So for that, let's go to the firewall first. Okay, let me log into the firewall now. So we are logging to the firewall now. It takes some time, so let's wait for that. So yesterday lab we are configuring this part, this inside zone and also the outside zone. So traffic, I can show the how to internet can be accessed from that system to from the out through the outside zone. Today we are going to configure the NAT. Before that, actually I configure also NAT for that particular zone, DMZ zone. So now DMZ zone is able to access the internet. Service of the FTP and HTTP is already configured on this server, as you see. Now my objective is to the from that system. So let open that system also. Okay, so let open this system and see what will be the IP address of this system. So this is the IP 3.16, and let me understand what is the address of the outside interface of the PaloAlto. Let's go to the interface, and you can see that this is okay. This is a 3.6. So if you can copy, I don't know I will copy or not. Anyway, let me add on there. So you can add 192.168.3.6. So for better visibility, I can just put this IP here. So I can put this IP here. So this is the IP actually from for the interface IP of the PaloAlto for the outside zone, outside interface. So you can just configure the NAT on that IP address or destination. So when we are going to access this IP with HTTPS, so that server should be accessible. So let me go to the let's go to the PaloAlto, and what I want to show you that policy. you see there is a two policy always a DMJ and inside we can make on the same policy. So we are do that in the same policy. Okay, so we can adjust that thing. And now in the NAT for better understanding, we just create the separate. One is inside to the outside NAT, and one is a DMJ NAT. So DMJ also, this is the DNAT outside NAT. Now DNAT for the outside, that is actually we already configured. So let me check that if there is no heat and nothing is there. So I think this is also configured. You can check that what is the configure, which is from the outside to outside, and this is outside interface IP for this TPS, and this is the IP address of the outside interface, and this interface should be translated to the the local IP address of the server. So also in the security level, you have to configure one security. So let DNAT let be outside DNAT policy. So on outside DNAT policy, you have in the source what you do, you do the outside, definitely outside, and where it is any IP which will be this came from, and this is I think not require anything on that. So on the destination we need to provide to the DMJ, and now on the destination address, what will be destination address? Destination will be address will be the IP address of the outside interface. 3.6 I think, yeah, 3.6. so let me this thing okay, and in the applications I can all and category and this allow. Okay, so on this policy you can adjust that. So you can see the outside policy we have the DM inside DMJ, and we make the address outside address we have provided, and this address is should be linked to the NAT policy. So when you go to NAT side NAT policy, you can click here. So you can see this is traffic is hidden this IP, and that translates to the our server IP. So let the commit that change, and let's see are this affected or not, or are you able to access the server from our outside zone or not. Let's wait for that, and then we can check. So let me check security policy once again. Yeah, security policy is the inside policy. This is actually doing the inside, and this is the outside. So let make this policy in priority 1. Okay. So anytime from the outside hitting to this IP, it is going to the DMJ. This is actually meaning of that things. So on the policy also we can do the any policy. Then commit again. So let wait for some time, so you can check that will be completed very soon. This is 99% is done, and this is the queued. Okay, and it's going to be complete. And if you want, you can stop this job from here also. But we need this to be completed, so we can able to test the our netting. Let's wait for something. So what we are do, just going to the server, and then we can access this IP. So this can be routed to that IP. Let's see what happened. Okay, the 70% is done. Okay, 98% is done. 99% is done. A commit. Okay, now it's committed, and let go to that go to the system. Okay, this system, and try to access the IP. Which IP? 192.168.3.6. Okay, let's do try 192.168.3.6. Yeah, let fingers you, and you can see that actually netted through that netted to this firewall, and this how the DNAT is work. So for you can check also monitoring, and browser you also see that. See the outside to DMJ from this is the our PC IP, as I already show you. This is the already I show you what is the IP address. So okay, this is the IP address 16 3.16. So 3.16 destination is 3.6. Port number is 49855. Access from the port 80, the 6 protocol 6. Application is web browsing, and see that outside DNAT policy, that is actually hit, and this is the interface of the outside, and this is the interface of the DMZ, and this much byte has been used. Then from the DMZ also you can see that not just a column, and from the DMJ you can see that it is actually it is come back some output you can show, but this is for the internet basically. So this is the one thing that you can show from outside to inside. Hope you understand that, and I think you can learn something today, and we can plan for the next video. I can come very shortly with a new video. Till now, thank you, bye bye.